Good morning. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World, and I wanted to take a second to talk about a young brother that I heard about in Louisville, Kentucky. I don't have his name in front of me, but the story's on Your Black World if you want to read it. And his name really isn't the issue because I don't want to embarrass him or call him out. You can Google it if you want to. This brother actually graduated from Harvard University. He actually went through the Black Achievers Program, which was a program that was instrumental in giving me my first opportunity. I mean, they gave me a college scholarship when nobody else would. I mean, back then my grades were horrible, and when I say horrible, I'm not joking. I don't remember. I think I made an 1A all through school, and that was like in PE, physical education, because I could run fast and jump high, and I like to actually play sports. So, like a lot of young black males, I identify myself solely as an athlete or some sort of entertainer for whatever, and that was sad because I almost missed out on my chance to really reach my potential, be successful, make money, whatever it is that people want to do. Because I had allowed society to put me in a box, but at the same time, we have a society that pushes and shovels black men into certain boxes at an early age. They convince them that they're athletes. When the 7-year-old boy shows that he can jump and run, they funnel him into these sports programs, these AAU programs, basketball, football, whatever, and they begin to define themselves as athletes and not as much as scholars and all the other things they can be. But anyway, with that being said, this brother actually wasn't in my situation. He was actually a great student. He went to Harvard University, graduated, and it turns out that he was also, at least according to reports, he was a drug dealer. And as a drug dealer, he was caught selling, marijuana. He had 200 to 400 pounds of weed that the cops claimed they found on him, and it's kind of a tragic, sad scenario because he could be facing a lot of prison time. And now, on one hand, one thing that bothers me about the idea of somebody being busted with weed and that allegedly being just such a horrible, heinous crime is the fact that marijuana actually is legal in many parts of the country. And in the places where where it's still illegal technically, it's being decriminalized. People are realizing that maybe marijuana is not that horrible. In fact, marijuana is not nearly as horrible or nearly as dangerous as alcohol. Alcohol is actually the most dangerous drug out there because it is legal and it causes so much devastation. But we don't think it's a bad thing because it's not against the law. But anyway, so when I saw him getting busted for weed, I thought about that and I said, wow, okay, on one hand, you have a brother that could get in trouble for selling dope, which can lead to horribly long prison sentences because we've had that failed war on drugs, which we know is a failed policy now, and they're giving brothers, really long prison sentences. It's actually led to the devastation of the black community. It's a big part of the reason that a lot of young black women can't find husbands to marry is because a lot of these black men are in the criminal justice system. The United States incarcerates more of its citizens than any country in the world. So we are abnormally racist, abnormally oppressive, abnormally destructive when it comes to our incarceration system. Don't let anybody tell you different. So you got the war on drugs leading to these long sentences. At the same time, you got this movement toward decriminalizing marijuana and realizing the war on drugs was a failure. So I'm very curious to see how things end up for this brother. I don't think he deserves some, draconian 50, 60-year sentence, although maybe a little bit of prison time may be the outcome, or he may even get more than a little bit of prison time because he is black. But I don't think he deserves that much prison time. But what I really thought about when I saw this story, which was really sad to me, is it's a reminder, I think, to all of us to not fall into the mindset to believe that because you went to school or because your child is a good student, that they're not vulnerable to making bad decisions. I think even he agrees that this decision was not the best. A lot of people are wondering, where do we go wrong? Well, I would say that it definitely says that succeeding in school is not the be all end all when it comes to being a successful person in life and making good decisions that are going to put you in a good place in life. Don't think that because you got a little money or a little education that you just got it all together. Because if you're still making bad decisions in your relationships, bad decisions in your personal choices, bad decisions maybe professionally or how you run your business, you can end up in a lot of trouble. So I encourage young people and older people too to just remember that that education is only part of the solution to achieving your own personal freedom. It also comes down to just making good choices all the way around. And I think this brother's choices, I don't know what it was that drove him to get this money. Maybe what he was making wasn't enough. He wanted to make more. Sometimes this fast money culture is driven, to push young people into criminalized behavior. I remember a lot of this music that it endorses and promotes criminal behavior amongst young black men, slanging dope, doing, shooting people, whatever. I don't think that's accidental. I think that there are people that really want to encourage black men to commit criminal behavior so they can get an excuse to lock them up, because they need people to fill up these prisons the same way you need people to fill up hotels. It's kind of a convenient coincidence that there is so much marketing of this criminal behavior, because it does lead to bad decisions and bad situations. So that's all I really want to say about this. I wish this man the best. I'm not here to dog out him for making a bad choice or to wish ill will on him, but I am here to say, remember, your choices are everything. Make good choices in your life. That's very, very important. So anyway, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World. Don't forget to support our new film, Resurrecting Black Wall Street. You can check it out at resurrectingblackwallstreet.com. Resurrecting is spelled with one S and two R's. Resurrectingblackwallstreet.com. So until we meet again, please stay strong, be blessed, and be educated. I am gone. Peace.